Hi everybody, welcome to this demo of Axiom. In this demo we're going to see how Axiom lets you build AI tutors for your classroom using nothing but your existing course content. Once I'm in Axiom, I can log in, and from there I'll be taken to my dashboard. In my dashboard I can see the spaces that I have joined and the spaces that I manage. I can also create a new space. Let's go ahead and do that now. A space is a representation of a course or an assignment or a specific agent related to a domain or something related to your course. Just like that, I've created a space, and from here I'm instructed that I can start to build out my knowledge base. So from here I can click on Add Files, or I can always go into the knowledge base for my space by clicking on Settings and going to Knowledge Base. From here I'm going to upload a number of files, including Assignment 1 rubric, which is a Word doc, another document here, PowerPoint slides, my chapter document, or chapter from the textbook, another chapter from the textbook, week 1 readings, and so on. Just like that, I've started to create a knowledge base that my AI tutor will use whenever it's responding to students. You can see all the files that I've uploaded here are being processed, and as they're processed and processing is complete, that file is now available to the AI tutor when it responds to student questions. Let's go ahead and take a look at what that looks like. So from here, this is the page that students would land on, and they would create their first conversation. In this conversation, I can say something, I can ask about assignment 1. How do I get an A in assignment 1, for example? And the AI assistant in this case will review the knowledge base that it's been provided and provide an answer directly from the knowledge base. You can see here it's provided the answer, and it can see the sources it's used to provide that answer. It's used the rubric, the PowerPoint slides, information from week 1, information from the assignment itself. And just like that, I have my answer there. I can always thumbs up and rate the responses as well as a student, and that's how threads work. At any point in time, I can create a new thread, and the AI assistant in this case is designed not to provide the student with an answer, but to walk them through the way that a human tutor might, and to ask them questions that lead them to think about the answer and provide an answer, and the AI basically steps them through. So in this case, help me with assignment 1. Since the tutor is well aware of what assignment's about, here it's asking us, it's defining the assignment for us and asking us to pick one of these topics. So we'll just say nurses. So as you can see, it asked me a question. Can you tell me which problem you've chosen and which one you've already understand how to define? So let's just say we want to tackle the nurses part of the assignment. And here it will just continue to lead me through a number of steps. And that's how the AI behavior is structured to work out of the box. At any time, I can jump in between any of the threads that I've created and continue a discussion, and I can have any number of discussions. Back in the space landing page, I can see all of my threads. So these are all my conversations that I have, and my conversations are my own, and they're between me and the AI and the instructor. As the instructor, I can always go into the settings threads panel here and see all of the different conversations that my students are having. At any point in time, I can click into one of these threads and review how this student is using the AI tutor. At any point in time, I can go in here and chat with the AI and the student at the same time. I can leave a note for the student for them to review down the road. It allows us to have these sort of engagements with the AI and the student in this controlled space. Back into the Threads admin panel, I can also just quickly explore a conversation that the student's having to get a sense, to get an overview or a summary of what that conversation is all about, the sources that conversation is using, and so on. At any point in time, I can go back into my knowledge base and add more sources. I can also see the number of citations that each source has throughout all the different conversations. And I also have the ability to deep dive into the analytics to see how my space is being used, how many messages per day, what are the most common topics, the most common keywords. Under the settings tab, I can change the look and feel of my space. I can modify the AI settings, including being able to provide a custom prompt that modifies the behavior. I can add conversation starters. I can even modify default features of the chat. I can also modify the access. So is it visible? Is it hidden? Is it listed? How is access controlled? Is it a private space? Is it a walled garden? Or is it open? I can generate an access code if I wanted to make it a walled garden. That way I could share this access code with my students. And those are the existing ways that we can modify the access for this space. And so that's Axiom in a nutshell. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.